Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. So I wasn't expecting to create this reading video, but I got a really strong download for a group in our collective here. And the download is regarding a twin flame situation that has become really confusing for this person. I'm hearing actually that this situation may have been clear at some point in time. So there may have been a point in time where you felt like you clearly understood the identity of your twin flame. You felt like you knew what you wanted out of this connection. You were aiming for reunion with this person, and things seemed to be moving along in a particular direction with them. And then all of a sudden, it felt as though things became very derailed between the two of you. And it caused you to question, honestly, whether this person is a twin flame at all. And this reading will not be for everyone, but I feel that for the specific group of divine feminines I'm speaking to here, your intuition started leading you away from this person. And this most likely felt very confusing to you because by this point, you had learned about the concept of twin flames. And in fact, you had, I'm hearing, become an expert. You'd done a lot of research on the topic and had what felt like a lot of personal experiences with it as well. And you were very sure at one point in your mind that you wanted a physical reunion with this person that you believed to be your twin flame. However, I'm getting that something happened. I'm hearing explosive, like you may have had a very explosive, triggering connection with this person. And I'm hearing my guides say no doubt, like at one point there was no doubt in your mind that this person was a twin flame. And now you've been left feeling really confused. And the reason for your confusion is this person in the beginning really came off as a divine counterpart connection. I'm seeing the number 1111. So this could mean that you were literally seeing this number around your connection with this person. This also could mean simply that you were seeing a lot of numbers, synchronicities with them as well. I'm getting the name Martin for someone. Also, the words port and home. So someone here might live near a port or near the ocean. With the word home, I feel like for a long time, this person felt like home to you. And the connection I'm reading into today has a kind of longevity to it. What this tells me is you and this person have most likely been connecting for a while. In the physical world, you've known each other for a while now. And with the crown chakra reversed, it feels like a divine connection that got very unbalanced. And again, that's what led to this confusion and even this questioning at times where you've wondered, is this a twin flame? Is this another form of connection? What did this person do to cause you to wonder? Journey in the upright position. So this person may have been very flighty in your connection is what I'm getting from this card. I'm seeing someone left feeling really abandoned repetitively over and over. This person, either you felt physically abandoned by them or you felt emotionally abandoned by them. And this caused a lot of pain because you, I feel, really trusted this person. I feel that beneath your spiritual connection, there was also a bond of what I can only really refer to as best friendship. I'm seeing the letters G and Also the letters E and O, so those might be in someone's name. I'm also getting the name Jeffrey for someone, so do keep in mind whenever I channel these specific names, dates, or details, these are typically meant for specific individuals. So don't worry if they don't connect for you personally. As I always say, only take what resonates with your own intuition. So what I'm getting here is, at first, with envy in the reverse position, you may have been in a very codependent bond with this person. It feels as though you looked at each other and felt like you fulfilled everything that the other had wanted. And for a while, again, you were each other's home, each other's source of fulfillment. But something about this from a higher perspective also feels kind of codependent. I'm hearing the words trauma bond, so you may feel looking back as though you were somewhat trauma bonded to this person, which of course is a human label, but from a soul perspective, I feel you were sent into each other's lives when you were both going through that trauma, going through something really intense. And it's almost like for a while that codependency was necessary between the two of you because you really needed to lean upon each other for support. However, at a certain point, you outgrew that codependent dynamic, as you both intended to do at a soul level. Yes, for a while, this connection may have been very codependent in nature because you both were, I'm hearing, desperate at a point in time where things were really dark in your lives. And it's beautiful that you could provide each other with that kind of support and love and fulfillment that, I'm hearing, quite literally kept you from the brink, kept you from the edge. I mean, these were really dark times. I'm especially getting that for you, Divine Feminine. You were like a light to each other, but from that jumping off point, you began to really do your healing work, Divine Feminine. And for some reason, there was the need to protect yourself or to set boundaries with the very person who supported you in the beginning, who activated your spiritual awakening, who helped you through such a difficult time. This person refused to grow beyond the dynamic of codependency that you, Divine Feminine, had been courageous enough to outgrow. And ultimately, I'm hearing this person, it's a very sad situation because they actually felt threatened by your choice to outgrow that at one point necessary, but at a later point burdening codependent dynamic between the two of you. This connection has the capacity to transform potentially into something that is not codependent, but is interdependent, is healthy, where each of you are independent in yourselves and self-loving, self-supportive, while also being able to lean on each other for support. And I see you, Divine Feminine, growing into that new model of relationship, but this Divine Masculine still being in the middle of this very codependent habit and way of being. So as you started to outgrow him, he felt this outgrowing process taking place. And this was very painful to his soul, although it was necessary for you, Divine Feminine. And so at this stage, the connection between you may have shifted. You, in your growth, in your choice to outgrow the codependency between the two of you, triggered his growth, but in his refusal to go with that growth, he actually may have become threatening. Or I see this person almost being like, when I say threatening, I mean threatened by your growth. And I feel that this person may become very controlling, very manipulative in some way. You may have felt as though you were seeing sides of them that felt like a stranger or like someone you'd never seen before, even though it feels like you had known this person a really long time by this point. And this is because your presence, your very energy, and your choice to grow in a positive direction for yourself was very triggering to this person. Now, triggers are meant to expand us, to grow us, to heal us. But I see this divine masculine, especially in the beginning of this, really resisting that growth and simply just responding to the trigger rather than going deeper within it and seeing what the trigger is trying to reveal to him within himself. And so someone who had once been so supportive of you, Divine Feminine, actually became unsupportive. You felt a lack of support in the physical 3D world from this person, but an eternal connection at the soul. And that is the complication of your bond to this person. It's that you feel eternally bounded to them, you feel eternally connected to them, but you feel in the physical as though currently you've outgrown their level of growth. And as a result of that, this person is reacting in very triggered ways that actually would inhibit your growth, or at the least leave you feeling very unsupported. So Divine Feminine, whoever I'm tapping into here, I know that this is a very challenging time for you, and I want you to know that you're not alone, that you are seen, you are supported by your guides, by the universe, whatever spiritual forces you personally connect with. And I do feel as though your guides may actually have a message for you about this specific situation as well. And here we have victory in the reverse position. So I see this card representing that this divine masculine at this time is choosing to stay stuck, which is why whenever you try to really tie your futures back together to get back on that very specific reunion timeline with this person, before he's done the growth, before he's done the healing, you end up feeling again unsupported. You might even feel stuck within your own life. And I feel your guide saying, trust what your intuition is speaking to you in the moment about this person, about this situation, even if it really doesn't make sense to your mind. And the card from the Starseed Oracle deck to come out here is Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. So I almost feel as though you've been presented recently with some kind of new life or a new opportunity. This could be a new job. This could be a business idea. Something has been calling you in a really strong way. But I'm seeing that sometimes your previously codependent connection to this divine masculine causes you to question whether you should say yes to this opportunity. This opportunity could be a person. This could be someone in your life trying to offer you a truly beautiful, mutually supportive love connection. And I feel your guide saying you're here to experience being human. You're here to love and be loved, to support and be supported. You aren't here to sacrifice yourself for an idea that your mind has really latched onto, including the concept and idea of being a twin flame, because you've activated one another. And now is the time for integration, particularly for this masculine to do his internal integration work with the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. When you, Divine Feminine, make self-serving choices, when you choose to say yes to things, people, opportunities that light you up, that bring you joy, even if it takes courage and even if it requires feeling as though you're leaving behind your past or someone from your past. Those positive self-honoring choices actually create an energetic ripple effect that positively uplifts. And I just saw the number 444, everyone around you, including and actually most especially this divine masculine that you're connected to. You can do him no good by choosing to remain with him in those stuck patterns and dynamics. I'm hearing you can support him at a distance through this. You can support him from afar in however that looks like for you, whatever feels right for you. But you must say yes to living your life. You must say yes to your own happiness, to this future that's calling you in. And for some of you with the throat chakra in the reverse position, this may involve a lessening of communication or a cutting off of communication to this divine masculine. This card also could be indicating that he has not been communicating with you. And I'm going to see what I can get from this card. I'm hearing with storm warning reversed, calm the storms of your mind and your emotions through surrender, through total acceptance of things as they are in the moment, holding space for their growth and transformation and expansion. Because again, there is so much possibility and potential here with this divine masculine, but also trying to read out into the future, trying to predict how or when that's going to happen futuristically, steals away your power, because your only true power is in the present, and your only true peace comes from surrendering to things as they are in the present while holding space for their transformation. Because right now, this masculine is very much in his ego. He's feeling very triggered, but those triggers have actually been sent to him for healing. I heard the name David and also the word school. So someone here could work at a school, potentially might be a teacher, or could be going back to school for higher education. They may be in college or university. The most important thing with the clear quartz symbolism coming out here for you, Divine Feminine, is to really, and I know I say this a lot, but to really focus on clearing your energy, especially at the time of when this reading is resonating with you. Because I'm telling you, something about this situation I feel recently has either subconsciously or consciously triggered a lot of overthinking, a lot of anxiety within you. You've been trying to work out this situation through your mind, through kind of thinking it through to the end, when you're really being asked to surrender to the present circumstances, the present situation of this masculine. He is who he is, but he also has the potential to radically transform, and you can hold space for that transformation while also finding peace and surrender. And I feel that that is the balance the Divine Feminine I'm channeling here is coming into. With the Temple Path card reversed, I just do feel that this Divine Masculine is getting a lot of signs about you, regardless of how much you're communicating. I'm seeing the country of Spain that could connect with someone. The word interest, so he's showing a lot of interest in you, even if he's not actively communicating in 3D. This is because it's time for these triggers to be sent so that he can be triggered to healing, to expansion, to growth, to a realignment with his highest soul's path. And when that realignment has taken place within his own energy field, you, Divine Feminine, your guides, they're saying they guarantee you will have no doubt about the best path forward. You will know in your heart and soul, you will sense that he has changed at a deep level, that he has transformed, and you will know how to respond. It won't feel chaotic. It won't feel painful. It won't feel confusing. It will feel right. And you'll be getting that green light signal through all of your intuition, your body intuition, your mental intuition, your emotional intuition. As long as you're still feeling that doubt or confusion, Trust that that is telling you that there is much here still out of sorts in this divine masculine's energy, and that the best thing you can do for him is continue holding this space by, again, saying yes to your happiness, saying yes to this new life that is calling you and pulling you. Now, let's see if I can get a final card here. Well, maybe a few more cards. We have rest and rejuvenation upright. So once again, as I said earlier, clear your energy, but take time to rest. I heard nap. So someone might be guided simply to nap if they can during the day, if you're feeling tired, to give your body some relaxation, some nourishment, even some play, a chance to just relax a little bit, because I feel like it's almost like your systems have been in overdrive trying to heal this masculine for him, or trying to think out and predict out into your future individually or your future together. And 2023, your guides are saying, is all going to be about teaching you radical surrender. This is something you've really been learning in recent months throughout the year of 2022. And now you are ready to be called into total surrender. Remind yourself of that whenever the path feels unclear, or you even feel a bit blind when it comes to your future. Remind yourself that you must be feeling that intuitive blindness when it comes to your future, because your guides have decided that you are ready to practice total surrender to what is happening in your now, to take action based on what your intuition is feeding you now, rather than knowing all of those concrete futuristic details. So this was a very interesting reading. I don't know who this was for, but someone really manifested this reading because I felt so pulled to do this reading. I even had someone trying to call me in the middle of the reading. I didn't even want to answer it because I could feel your energy so strongly, and I didn't want to break up that energy in any way. So let me know in the comments if you are the one who manifested this reading, if any of these messages were for you. If you do connect with me and my energy, and you would like to tune yourself in more strongly to this channel, you can do so by subscribing and liking the video. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. I am sending you so much love today, wishing you a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.